Strange. Where is it? Where are we?
Turn back. There he is.
There
Dillian.
he is.
The light.
Go towards it.
He's in the house. He's
Find-
going in.
He's disappearing.
Follow him.
Disappearing.
It's a test.
It's just a trick.
Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me. The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that. Before he disappears, Senua,
You have to get in.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. That is not the end, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
You passed the trial. Get to the house.
Done. You succeeded.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there?
Where is he? Find
Come
him.
out if you are.
You have to find him.
The runes.
Focus.
Focus on the runes. What's that sound? They're coming for me!
I'm dying. Where are you? It's too much.
Someone's calling you.
Someone's calling you. Why?
What's
What's that?
It's Dillian. Go to him.
Dillian?
Go to him.
Dillian doesn't sound...
He's trying to save you.
It's no use. The Empress has found you. The Empress has found you. It's close. It's close. Move away.
There it is. It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away.
I feel it.
You'll die. I feel it. You're dying. The burning has
She's
begun.
dying. The burning.
The burning has begun.
Go
There
to the
it
gate.
is.
There they are. The ruins. You can get through.
Help me! Run! Run now! Let's save him! You don't have your sword. You came through the wrong door. Where's your sword?
To defend yourself is that creature. You can't defend yourself. It's Dillian. Find the creature. It's Dillian.
Where are we? It's not safe. I feel unsafe. Where is it?
I'm not safe.
You're dying.
You're lost.
You're dying. This is what death feels like. They're coming for me!
Senua!
Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this is nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be yours. What if this is the end? It's just a trick. He's been fooled before, you could be fooled again. You're being tested. You don't know. It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going to lead.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Bridge. You've come this far, but the bridge is broken. There's no way you can fix it. What do you do now, Sam? Face. What is it? What does it see? Get close. The mask is here to watch you fail again. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter. It's nicer. I like it here. Can we stay? Let's stay here. I like the way it feels. It's safe here. It's calm here. It's light here. It's nice. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it. Dillian is in. Don't forget. You can feel it. You need the runes to fight Dillian. You need Dillian. He's waiting for you. He always said he's close. He cares about you. You can feel he's close. He loves you. You can feel his love calling you. Dillian. Dillian, we're here. Dillian. We're nearly here. We're coming. Dillian. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Dillian. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through him before he disappears. Dillian, don't lose him. Let him slip away. too many times. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark. The dark world.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur.
In a way that nobody
It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison. The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
He's gone to the dark world. You're in the wrong world. He's in the other world. The dark world. Without you. Dillian. There he is. Where are you taking him? He's up there. He's up there. He was kind. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. She find the way.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Baldur, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Baldur's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Dillian doesn't know who killed him, but we do.
Look what happened.
You kill the things you love with your curse. You kill the things that are most precious to you. Dillian didn't deserve this.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Baldur. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Hoth says, I cannot see where
Years had
Baldur's...
passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior.
You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
She thought she had light within her when she has believed. She is pure darkness. Do you remember what love feels like? What is it all about wasting your time just delaying minute by minute by minute? What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she can.
They mean nothing.
Being special. Time could all be a waste of her time.
What if the gods
Playing,
What if the gods are laughing at her?
messing with her.
It wouldn't be
Do
this.
you remember the way he stroked her time? Do you remember the way he felt? Dillian's in the tower. He's there.
Do you remember him whispering in your ear? The curse cross.
The curse strangling you just like it strangled him. Wasting your time. You have no time for this. Speed up. These traps it's all part of their game.
They've set you trials to distract you.
They've set you up, and now they're going to watch you fall.
What if these trials mean nothing?
She thought she could defy this, laughing at you.
What if they take you no closer to Dillian?
Without Dillian, and you're letting this get in the way.
What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle?
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Baldur. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Baldur's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Baldur's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Dillion saved you from them. Do you know? Was it worth it? You're still alive and Dillion doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel?
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the things she loves.
She destroys the things she loves. Does it feel like to be in love?
What if this is pointless?
What are you doing? Why did you think you could make this work?
You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere.
Everywhere.
What if they're not real?
What if they don't actually make sense?
They're a
The
trick.
gods were lying. The way
You think it makes sense, but really the gods are playing with you.
it makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense. Words.
The gods. But it doesn't mean anything.
This language you don't understand.
Sinbel was right.
You're wasting time.
You're cursed to never succeed.
So
Quicker.
Dillion!
there he is.
Dillion never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms,
She's not.
learned to see the world through his eyes.
She's steady. She can
Slowly,
do it.
the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Be quick. Be careful. Don't go down. Breathe. Be very, very careful.
You've come this far. Don't let him slip away.
It's a narrow bridge. There's a long way to fall. Where's he gone?
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to the He's gone to the water. He's drowned.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you and only you can see just to be rid of your nightmares?
Or is this
Killing
the
you
price
would
you
be
pay
too
for the
easy.
gift you have?
They're taking your memories to torture you.
They're taking you from the
The
inside.
gift that makes you
You're
feel special in
disappearing
life.
one memory at a time. Every
another
time you
part of the
remember,
person I know.
it disappears.
They're going to take everything.
They're not yours anymore.
They're gonna take everything you have.
The memories are ghosts.
They belong to the gods to protect you.
They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul.
They want to crush it.
They want your body. They want your soul.
They want your mind and they're going to take it.
The memories were yours, but they're the gods now.